Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Oh, and if you don't mind, like, subscribe, comment, and I've got a link tree down below. It's got my social media, and it has my Patreon if you want to help out. Thank y'all. A now former cop was busted for drunk driving at high speed in New Mexico, but he has a chance to have it removed from his record. It makes me wonder if he will get a chance to become a cop again. People should know what is happening when it comes to cops, especially when they act like this. He put everyone in danger and was on the road. This should worry everyone in New Mexico. Bowling Green State University did a study on this and did not find good results. It would seem this is an issue that happens across the nation, and we need to change that. People die far too often from regular folks driving drunk or having their lives destroyed. It would seem that giving amazing benefits to cops for doing the same shows there's privilege in that badge. And way too many of these statistics are sad. But we're going to talk about the cop first because you really need to hear this. And also, there's going to be a video that you get to see. So hold your horses and watch the video, please.
Hey, good evening, New Mexico. We start tonight at 10 with some new video of the night an Albuquerque police officer was arrested for allegedly driving drunk in his own patrol car.
That officer is 24-year-old Jordan Hernandez. He's part of APD's Foothills Area Command and is on administrative leave while the department conducts an internal investigation. So let's take you back to the night of that arrest about 2.5 weeks ago on I-25 near Broadway.
You're looking at now some state police lapel video just after an officer pulled over Hernandez in his patrol vehicle. He says he clocked Hernandez going more than 110 miles per hour and also swerving.
What's the hurry?
I'm just in my way to work. I have like 11 minutes left.
Yeah, you have 11 minutes left?
Yeah,
okay.
I went at 12.
Okay, and also you're not staying in your lane.
I'm sorry, boss. I have a low tire. That's all it is.
One, you're speeding.
Yes, sir.
With no lights on.
Yes, sir.
Two, I don't know why you keep going off the road. That's why I stopped you.
Because I'm trying to log on to all my stuff and everything like that.
Now, the state police officer then tells Hernandez he smells alcohol on his breath, but he denies drinking that night. Here he is performing a series of sobriety tests before ultimately getting arrested and refusing to go ahead with a breathalyzer.
58, 57, 56, or sorry, 40 or 58 to where?
Unfortunately, Mr. Hernandez, I believe that you're well over the legal limit.
Hernandez is facing aggravated DWI charges and was released from jail. His next court date has not been set.
Okay, this first part is from the Albuquerque Journal. And all of this is in my Substack. The link is down below for you to read this article and check my sources. An Albuquerque police officer is on paid administrative leave after being arrested for drunk driving over the weekend. This is back in June. Jordan Hernandez, 24, of Los Luna, is charged with aggravated driving while under the influence of intoxicating liquor or drugs and refusing to be tested. Okay, so that's a crime. Speeding and failure to maintain a traffic lane. According to court records, Hernandez was released on personal recognizance on Monday. A bond arraignment has been scheduled for July 18th. It's always disappointing to learn that one of our officers is accused of breaking the same laws they are sworn to enforce, APD Chief Harold Medina said in a statement. We will move forward with an internal investigation while the criminal charges are handled by the judicial system. According to a criminal complaint filed at Metropolitan Court at about 11:50 p.m. Sunday, a New Mexico State police officer was heading south on Interstate 25 near Broadway and New Mexico Highway 47 when the officer saw a vehicle speeding northbound. State police said Hernandez was going 112 miles per hour in a 75 mile per hour zone when they turned around. Police saw Hernandez, who was driving an APD patrol vehicle, failing to maintain a lane of travel. The complaint states that when state police officer asked Hernandez why he was speeding, Hernandez said he was heading to work. Hernandez, who police said had watery eyes, denied consuming any alcohol prior to the traffic stop. Police said Hernandez blamed logging into his computer and his keys as the reason for his driving behavior. According to the complaint, Hernandez was arrested but refused to be tested. Okay, so via KRQE-TV, this is what happened after he went to court. This week, he pled guilty to DWI. The judge gave him a deferred sentence, meaning his case would be later be dismissed if he followed the court's rules and attended a drunk driving education course. APD put Hernandez on administrative leave after his arrest. He resigned in August. Must be nice. Okay, here, this is all going to be coming from a Bowling Green State University research paper. Is what they found about cops and DUIs. The news searches identified 782 cases in which police officers were arrested for DUI. The cases involved the arrest of 750 sworn officers employed by 511 non-federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies located in 406 counties and independent cities in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. DUI was the most serious offense charged against arrested officers in 665 of the cases. The most serious offense charged in the remaining 15% of the DUI cases included, among others, simple assault, weapons offenses, aggravated assault, murder or non-negligent manslaughter, vandalism, and negligent manslaughter. Some of the cases involved officers who were DUI while on duty. Many of the cases involve traffic accidents, often resulting in victim injuries and fatalities. Some of the officers' DUI-related traffic accidents happened when they flipped their own car or crashed into another car, causing it to flip. Some officers fled the scene, being involved in a DUI-related traffic accident, and more than two-thirds of them were criminally charged with hit and run. A few were involved in a DUI-related traffic accident while attempting to elude and evade the police. Other officers were arrested after being involved in a DUI-related traffic accident that resulted because they were driving in the wrong direction in a traffic lane. Of the cases in which case disposition was known, more than 3/4 resulted in some type of criminal conviction, 80.4%. Criminal conviction was significantly less likely in cases where the arrested officer was reassigned, suggesting that courts may interpret reassignment as punishment enough. The officer's refusal to submit to a BAC test also significantly reduced the likelihood of conviction, presumably because the cases lacked the necessary evidence. Job loss was known to have occurred less frequently than criminal conviction, as the arrested officer was known to have lost their job in less than 1/3, 30.4% of the cases. People need to be aware of these facts. Cops have to deal with all kinds of issues, and I will admit it probably drives them to drink. The problem is if it's driving them to drink this much, then maybe there needs to be some way that we need to talk with these cops about violating the law. They endanger people. 112 miles an hour. Think about that for a minute. When was the last time you got to drive 112 miles an hour? Now, I have to admit, I've driven that fast, and it is fun. Oh my Lord, is it fun. But it isn't something that should be done while you're drunk, and it shouldn't be done on an interstate. What do we have to do? Seriously, what do we have to do to get cops to realize that, hey, you've got to have a higher standard of excellence than the normal person? Because people now have cameras. They are now watching you. Everything you do will be taken out and put in the public eye. It's making all cops look bad. And this is not a good look. But hey, this has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. I thought I'd bring this to you and let you decide for yourself. Have a good day, y'all. Bye. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic, because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican. I don't care if you're conservative. I don't care if you're liberal. I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video.
like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.